But you used the world leader here too?
Yes, this is where I more or less developed the way of my the way my world leader works. I had world leaders way before that, but my method is different from any other.
What is this?
So this is a 10 by 10 perimeter.
It looks a lot bigger because
the Nether, yeah.
And
Nether fog. I'm still used to having that turned off.
So over here we get this is a Nether fortress. So Nether fortresses, you guys know what that is. They've got HSSs. So where if you're on top here, whenever you see one of those quartz blocks with a piece of glass on top of it, under there is a HSS. So that will spawn mobs in a fortress, and then we'll kill those with trident killers. And that includes wither skeletons. So this is where we get all of our wither skulls. Yeah, it's got crazy rates as far as getting wither skulls, and this is where we get all of our coal and our blaze rods as well. Bone blocks, everything. This is actually a very, very good farm if you want loot.
So it's just so you have one place where they spawn, and then you push them into the trident killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All right, I went on this video. 16 stacks per hour of skulls.
16 stacks?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
With loading?
Yes, with loading.
Also, this is this is a special farm here as well. This is the very first, the first one ever, Nether Fortress farm on Bedrock Edition.
17 per minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's really high end on Java standards. Like, there is some, but not many that reach those numbers.
Right now, if you would like to get like at least 11 per minute, you would have to do crazy.
This is maybe the fastest.
Mobs, yeah, these mobs spawn in an exact block. So we don't have to sweep them into an area. Like, they spawn exactly and fall right into the trident killer. That's why it's so fast.
So this was the first major farm that we did. Well, I did.
We go in our world, okay.
And this is called Sky Perimeter. So what you used to do, what we do is we make a 9x9 platform, and that will block all of the fish spawns below, because they will not spawn in caves, only on surface. And then on top of this, we make a new ocean where they can spawn. And then we have that ocean be covered in magma, so they have all bubble columns. So fish spawn and directly get sucked down by the bubble columns, and they get killed. And then minecarts pick that up and deposit it into chests. Let's do overworld only Guardian farm. This monument is a HSA, so it's a hard-coded spawning spot area. Each kelp plant that reaches all the way to the surface over here is a HSS, so it's a spawn spot for guardians to spawn in. And if you go inside of the monument, you have a trident killer at each one of the spawning spots that these guardians can spawn. So a guardian spawns, and the trident killer kills it, and we'll get both XP and the loot from it. All of that just in the overworld.
A ocean monument has 25 HSAs, hard-coded spawn areas, because it extends into 25 chunks. So in each chunk, you will have a HSS or a hard-coded spawn spot. So it only spawns in 25 XZ locations.
And as you can see, all of it gets flushed into water streams. You're getting XP at the moment, and all of our stuff should all go into storage that should be on top here, but I've not been here for a long while. So it's pretty cool. The way we block the spawning spots on the outside is we put the kelp in the exact spawning spot, and that will block it all the way to the top. And we do the same now on the outside, so we transfer all the spawns to the inside because that will be the only spot that has water where it can spawn a guardian. So it's got a lot of mechanics involved with it. And like I said, I don't really know the rates. I think it's like 40k items an hour.
Yeah, Kenneth do his overworld guardian farm. It does 47,000 drops per hour. Is what his YouTube channel lists.
Yeah, so this should do under that because you don't use every single spawn spot, and we've got something with them being in caves. I would say, yeah, like 40, maybe 35, 40k, something like that an hour. But we've got better. So if you guys all come back on top and let's go through the portals, we'll show you much better.
What are the rates on this one?
Out of my head, 130,000.
Wow.
It's also the fastest. Like after the fourth portal tick update farms with the Pikmin, this is the second fastest on getting XP an hour. It's 150,000 of 150k XP an hour.
Wow.
So that beats like everything that Java has in XP values.
Yeah, I think so. I think best we have is 120.
So the way this works is in the overworld, we took the highest possible spawning spot for the guardians, and we put portals there. Not even portal blocks, portals. And as soon as they spawn in the world, they get transferred to the Nether. And that's where we kill them, and there's no cap on that. Like it will keep doing this without any effort.
This is built based on Kenneth Dude's design.
So yeah, this basically it. It's a bunch of portals in the exact spot, and that's it. That's the whole farm. There's no spawn proofing. Nothing else. That's it.
They spawn right in the portal.
They spawn next to the portal, but they get like because their bounding box is big enough, they will touch the portal as well when spawning in. So they're actually one block over, but that doesn't keep them from not going into the portal, and it's all instantly. So our AFK spot is just right here. That way we can load all of them. You guys want to go quad iron farm?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
All that way.
This will be breaking in 1. No, actually, I think he updated it. But I was going to say the old version. Oh, did he not update it all the way? It'll be breaking in 1.16. We'll have to update it a little bit to add workstations and stuff like that.
So it's the same thing as everywhere, but stacked, right? Or
Yep, stacked, so we can have as many as possible in the simulation distance. In the middle, it also has a creeper farm that used to convert all the creepers into records.
Yeah, this is the disc farm.
I see you also got a fish farm over here. Where are we going next?
The mushroom farm, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Do you even get XP from this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
If it's a mob farm, you get XP.
Oh.
What the?
Okay, so you. Okay, I get this. This seems.
Oh, I was looking down. I was confused.
It's really simple, actually. So you've blocked every spawn space down there, and then you just let them spawn on mycelium up there, and they wander into the portal.
Yep, and we use carpet to transfer So we can have a checker pattern, so we can use every single spawn spot. We use carpet to transfer the spawn downward.
This
Oh wow,
farm
that's a lot of
relies-
portals. Oh
this
my
farm relies
God.
on mob cap, right? Like you need to place a mob cap so pigments can spawn in the portals, or not?
No, they will constantly keep spawning over here.
Pigmen
No
are
problem.
portals are one of those exceptions to the mob cap.
So this thing also got it got a special mode on it that I call like a cheaty mode, and that will portal tick 2 portals, and that will make it even faster than it already is. And the difference is a lot. So we get like ingots out of it, nuggets, and ink sacks. All the rest I'll just burn. They can't turn it off. Like the portals are always on.
I meant the
Spider farm.
All right, so we since we started so late in the or well, so early in the game, there was problems with generation of mine shafts, just like you see, and that would create massive spawner clusters bunched together, just like this. We've got many more than 9 here, but you can only load 8 at once. I think the total amount that we have in this cluster here is 17, and we can load 8 of them at once.
Why do you not load 17?
Because the distance for you to AFK and load every single spawner is
17 blocks.
that distance, yeah. So if you need to be within a certain range for a spawner to work. So even though we've got 17 scattered all around here, we cannot load all of them at once. We can only load 8. So this farm was made by RufusAtticus. RufusAtticus is one of our only code diggers that we have in game, for the Bedrock engine. He digs for all the code to see what's up with it, if it could be exploited, yes or no. And he built this farm. He wrote a program to find the biggest cluster that you could all load in one go, and this was it. And I dug out like a couple of areas, well, a couple of chunks here, so he could build a farm. And then he and I believe somebody else, they built up this farm.
This feels illegal.
what? We told you at the beginning that we've obtained bedrock.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of bedrock.
I mean, I know,
This
but
looks like some 4-year-old built something in creative out of bedrock.
Yeah, except this was carefully designed like this, so it's
Yeah.
not built by a 4-year-old. We deliberately had to design it this specific way.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, nobody. I get you. I get what you mean. Like it's just a square block. Well, that's the outside. That's the second layer of protection that we want for a project like this. Not that we need it, but still.
So this just kills a ton of withers.
Yeah, we'll fire it up for you.
This feels really weird, just standing in a bedrock box and survival.
It's gonna be much more weird because we're gonna have like I believe 80 going at the same time.
Yeah.
why do they? Okay,
Where do they go?
they just spawned totally somewhere else.
Inside the bedrock.
How?
I don't understand the
Yeah, I'm in the AFK spot. We're good.
This is ridiculous.
So they suffocate.
Told you it was designed this way.
I have no idea what's happening. Like,
Well, we're spawning them in, and they're dying by
yeah,
by the
but
bus load at the moment. So what's happening is they wither spawns directionally, and once it spawns, it will move in that direction, and that will put it inside of the killing chamber that we have, and that wither of that killing chamber leaves enough space for them to float around, but also enough space to suffocate them. That's why you also see all of these explosions going on, because they're trying to blow up the blocks that they're suffocating in, but they can't since it's bedrock. The downside is when we were placing all the bedrock is Every once in a while, we would also, by accident, misplace one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we gotta use our bedrock breaking methods to break the one piece. And sometimes you need, like, I think we had one that we placed wrong, that we had to break 10 pieces of bedrock just in order to break the one. And it's kind of tedious. We do have an automatic way, but that's also getting removed in 1.16. Yeah, we also got a natural cage in our world. But it's not as cool as this.
Huh, thanks for showing us around.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
really cool. I had no clue what to expect, because I'm so used to Java stuff. Very impressed.
I will probably leave you guys right now. I have to go.
Thanks for participating, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was super nice seeing